do you even have ground say at this particular point in time the way near Mercury what can say Ghana for afio say em fa umra na sign for e-levy bra yet your man ha mobile phone you could tell you say person living in a cashless society Kofi Busa not America no how many times no call bank ko yisika there be okuta na card and na phone or your transaction ni free so me na na kosu atwe no wote suma henkro me na 90 years na abrewa bosom me so se me sandi ne bibi ma na to edura no ma na laji ba wo me agina kwan me se mateme de okwa koyi ana na so gina se mateme de eno na Ghana for afio no Ghana for afio say yare bi by a friend covid-19 be kum nipa e kum amambi so president e kum judges e kum medical doctors yare na ba ye no wo abro ni ba yi nto de yare na dane to eto nipa so se yentua yare just imagine say yare e kum pay na upia ho to what do reckless leadership and then you are telling me say Ghana for afisa ade no say yare na kum obi papa na osan ma ni pia ho to ma wa aban no yen san fa omra Ghana for afisa to no betting tax. I don't support betting, but it got to a time you say unemployment the way economic. A lot of your youth, let's be frank, a whole lot chop money different. A banker saw the betting tax, but a whole lot of agitation they buy into the system. And you share Ghana for boss you buy BG. And they all catch us and na betting or muchano. Say one or mafia. Into ensign formula na for betting tax in the bra. Is that what you are telling us? Okay, emission levy. Oman ko pass on law.
All right, abusia ye mo bibia kwaba na ye mfamdra TVM platform we eso. Eric Adjei is one of the best NDC communicators, and when it comes to analysis with facts, abranti no wabin papa no ye see you edmanip national entrepreneur innovation plan. In fact, wabin na watono boase achi Kofi Tonto our NPP ni Kofi Tonto our NPP na I think say deputy aide the Dr. Mohan Bawumia yes was schooling on economy, the stabilization of the economy was schooling wachechere nemu enyo no kwon Deputy Director of Communications, Edema, United Party, Yura, Ebo Backman, and so within a support, I don't know, so din namachiri na ukisha MPP photo ma. Kofi Tonto, wamfan easy, yanko na yanko team komonibi. Yakoba, yibetu so ediama mesro so document betum na walike, na washe na fufuru, enye biafye. Wey ayensema, omukopi manasa nsemu mukokano ewo ejakwa benani show no so on United TV critical issues nsembwe ena mukudi abobo Ghana economic stabilization the sona state of the nation's address ayura President Dikotuja last Friday right ena farmers cocoa production reduction, price reduction, and the other related matters are, in fact, interconnected with politics. Yenti in community, ede, Mr. So benya wutreno watia kusi, na wankasa ubenya ensene emupo. Yenti yakobe betos.
Okay. Ena daso.
Na onzumi, we quarterly labor force statistics from Ghana Statistical Service. Mani zumi ko bebi amamake no.
Labor force. What has that got to do with anything?
What has what?
What has that got to do?
This document is from Ghana Statistical Service. Quarterly labor force report are releasing. Zumi mai baby econo.
Gusu mi aso. Eric mi bia ka mepe cause baby
send them out.
Na ye hwe. Okay. They say the Ozumu into
okay 2025 my main share from me from okay. I think my site is different from Osha the was zooming 1.1 million figure no more can second line yes third quarter 2025 no figure no NDC for na dey buy
1.1
Check the last one. The
second one. First one
for the third quarter of 2025.
First one here 1.2.
Or more document no the buy.
1.2.
And a second one here then.
1.1.
Into figure ben a president quote here.
You tell us which of them.
Let's say the president cited 1.1 million or more labor force document or mankasa de babon.
The labor force is, you see,
labor force is labor president
don't confuse it.
Oh,
don't confuse it. President said jobs created.
Document in the buy. A quarterly via almost salmon up no more diaba. And a president has cited or more soon. And then not done a problem, Mamma Chan DBA. But the issue is, and then they don't believe in data anymore. That is the quotation of the day. And after sooner, no say, Uti and Command no Mudia, almost me for data and cancer near data. And after you start to a parliament, okay. Now, your parents or more parents no more the kebab. Huh? And no could you upon Chroma could dynamo sister station or Casa or said we shouldn't talk about data, we should go to the market. Into more bemuno kujum. And they are running down state institutions a legitimate business. You were using their indicators, their figures in analyze your data when you were in power. And then the same institutions the figures the trouble on time. Mostly we shouldn't base on them. You see, Ghana for any day council, I mention money no pay. You may NPP for say no musubantie. Samobe Kaya, Alaji Bawumia vice president Eddie first no. Onena nado. So I'm no so a data man. Inti omuku key figures are no more dia ba no more dia betum. But today they are telling us say yeah your state institutions are ye gi omudi and ye de measure ye no kra no. Omudi figures ba bonten ye no kra asem sebe. Ejala me respond to tariff issue no answer my way. Okay. Won say me ye nuanu we ya na omo ho ye misre. Ma me read report mu wo ko fact check Ghana obenya wo hosisi. O say early May 2023 the Executive Board of the International Monetary Fund, IMF, approved a $3 billion 3-year loan program for Ghana, allowing for immediate disbursement of about 600 million and a potential path out of the country economic crisis. Number conditionalities normal list my enubia. I say, Ejawuti me first one. The kind. I say Ghana, we should enact legislation and or executive order necessary to achieve 2023 physical objective because that need mess up economy no. So they were rather directing that. Say yen tintimumra ebema reckless sikadie na na ekoso through the administration no. The second point.
That's for 2023.
Yes, the second point. Another requirement was Ghana to implement upfront electricity tariff adjustment of at least 29%. Uti mepa. Enti eno ye clear even upfront electricity tariff adjustment. Ena me ni na akusuku ye krache me ye krache. O betena ha ka kire me se o Ghana ye current situation with energy sector adjustment na kire se ye nteso. Is that what he's telling me?
What's adjustment?
There be me say.
Me ni nyina ho anase.
There be me see ye nyina ye krache for me nuano no. Me ne fine pa. Eno hwe Ghana ye energy crisis na ya na ewu me bi atwa mu na. Say IMF ni NPP for share up no ho. E ka say yen adjust upfront adjustment na kire say yen so. Oh, I don't know kind of cresa. Aja, you wrote this in the policy document. Now handing over na one document we na nyai. Obi abo besia wa komi krom suma we bank akwaje besia. Yesi sika na ye de ma ono eja ye ma obi a joda bia okọ sampadwam kodi dwa wa so obetu susu wangana mebo
yeah
ni aka tell say yes bosumi bia asoso a obetu 1000 Ghana bom one tin anya shanhye say na pam na e wo ne bank ni ntem wa den wabu so etimi ba se sika no kra ya ba ne bi nyeden e bi mabiem. That is what you left your reckless administration then, and you are telling us today say the abano electricity tariff workers ro na modi amonte de aka ebiem. Third point, was it the IMF also required that all central government expenditure be integrated into the budget planning and accounting system. Give me some of the institutions in the country, even a more payment structure no crown, and you're part of the give me. Since you say leakages, but these were also part of the recommendations they gave. So where from this hypocrisy this morning say tariff adjustment no e ye brofo utimi ye ni say e ye trailex mo kwase mo the trailex no Kofi ya munya sa hypocrisy no na me say me chikura mark o topic na so enra Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene Ghana for di nkomo which is constitutional mandate say obetena konwa so a mra no bia no oman no bobre ne bebi oman na dru no obekomra hye bedwafie na wakwakobo Ghana for nyina amane say aha no oman na dru and I don't forget ma Ghana for yere mfi say bebi e bebe fa Ghana man e di free no dodo na amene say bi mu kai pa na eyo oman a eka amene na eyo oman a yentimi mpia ye ho ka na eyo oman a ahokyere adokuru nipa okuruma nti enne se kwamena afanyoma kenkyina mrahye bedwavie gaze budget na ekan no wa hu hwiwom na Kofi mu na abonten se won so wa hu hwiwom a hwede mu hu because where you left the economy of Ghana ni ba bia yadru ne no nipa na omo ho kire omo sa amre no ne behu because by that time no you people were living like Arabian king ye ka hwe na muntie ahantan ni dwe kasa na na moka no kroma ye kasa mo se yentie obia sika mpedede ehuro kasa sa amre no mampani ekufu ado na na ekonwa obetena so keke daka ba akum di nachi na so je ni te front intina ye ka hwe amonte the economy today na president I report to the actual amonse monte ase no NDC me pani yakasapa and ye ka Ghana economy this quarter ya ewomu yetimi a record growth of 6.1%. Is it not unprecedented? Enyefe baby amuja e free and secondly senior ka inflation asem Kofi de soboga brochira na watena US ewom so oman bia de ka but you see this economic indicators no energy I mean who so oman no CP and now see people. Inflation, there was a time ago, what the Koya could do 54 point something %. And the number really we are seeing now. There's a government in place today. Inflation is around 3.8%. You are telling us say no economic indicators in yendi yemfa nyehwe. Primary balance. Eja ye ho the person kire ne say Ghana yetimi boy ye ho bra kra wa bra ye nko adwaman so nkonko deka. You have surplus of 2.6%. And you're telling us today, say, what do you want to see again? ABM, your debt to GDP, and then a number 45%. And also a Monte. All the international agencies or moderate economies, ammonia confidence in the international market. No? Moody's, Fitch, and S&P's in the can will be a rated Ghana the ecosro. Momo pencil or more the Ghana bar form to say the car see on near to 2 times every as any baby ako. As I once any part to me Bob senior dream maybe I know why a bank creation. So there was a time in this country. Nasa Ghana the eco German to say a copper bisia by boy a bra. Almost see a when yakono, ye no quine see a boy bisia.
They said your body you met
because the ecofa DDE pinesa and me in I can't mean you. Ye bobisia do some stage bi na wo se etua boso besia ya bona yintimi ntua won net won busa no wo si so wo ko be 40 years ana watwa mu wo yemi penny Ghana bakosemi na what DDP brofo no bi okromada papa penny mutimi di 70 80 years wo de ni sika akoto government bonds wo se patapase mu ntima kate no enenne de yeye wa ban mu bia anya mofe but we believe strongly say yenka say all is well with every Ghanaian. But ye ba metie mu no de wo se ye ma Ghana fo ho to mo no eja ye den ye senior sign kan Petro fa ngobo eja me kai emi bi atwam o kai me kana na me use Nissan Pajero no me kai engine yes Mr Bush no me kai engine na 3.5 engine capacity one say super na me kai se de car no ma me earlier no na me to fuel more than 800 Ghana cedis na yema. It got to a time under your reckless administration. Na me to fuel almost 1,900. And so me afele me tank. Uti the American pa. Nya me nko na me use saka na bi Ghana. Different people and they use it. And I mean, a liter of fuel and you're saying. A liter of petrol, saying. And you think the reasonable minds in the country, Nipa no filling station, not the 2,000 filling a car, and then or the be 1,400 and the filling no. I can't say 600 na ekɔ ne bottom no. Unya some faso wo. Is that what you are telling me? Maame na odidwa. Ya na okofa niema so de ba be didwa ne niema no boaye denden dia no ntimintia asentuade boy na akɔfom ama no because fa wo bo akɔfom. Enti otimne driver ni negotiate well no. O se ono no hu hwe. Yes an ye chechiro man and you, me ade ba ko a omunsu esan ye me wanwane se. Moko opposition nche bia o. Utie me. And the scars na muja organa for no enkoy. The pain, see the pain, the pain.
So I say be omuja hokoy ye. Ghana for afi say omo no so mo to abama de bam. Ghana for afi me ba.
Ghana for afi say nka inflation that be 23%. Is that what they are telling us? Ghana for afi say inflation maybe e twem koya ko 54%. Ghana for afi say ade no. Ghana for afi say fan obo a liter to make or could do by 17. Okay, Ghana for office Amreno. Hey, what are they telling us? Or they think say Ghana for no. Okay, you see, always yeah, no more NPP for now any patch in Ghana for and that is how they think. If had it not be that, do you even have ground? Say at this particular point in time, they were near Mercury. What can say Ghana for Afro? Ghana for Afro say I'm famra. Na sign for e-levy bra. Yet your man ha. Mobile phone you could tell you say person you live in a cashless society. Kofi Busa not America no. How many times no call bank ko yisika? There be you could turn a card and any phone or your transaction ni free so. Me na na kosu atwe no wote suma henkro. Me na 90 years. Na abrewa bosom me so se me sandi ni bibi ma na to edura no ma. Na laji ba wo me agina kwam se mateme de. Okwa koyi ana na so gina se mateme de. Eno na Ghana for afio no. Ha? Ghana for afio. Say yare bi by a friend COVID-19 be kum nipa e kum amambi so president e kum judges e kum medical doctors yare na ba ye no wo abro ni ba yi nto de yare na dane to eto nipa so se yentua yare just imagine say yare e kum pay na upia ho to what do reckless leadership and then you are telling me say Ghana for office ade no say yare na kum obi papa na osan ma ni pia ho to ma wa aban no yen san fa o mra Ghana for office ato no Ebiem, betting tax. I don't support betting. But it got to a time you say unemployment, the way I can know it. A lot of your youth, let's be frank, a whole lot chop money different. A banker saw the betting tax, but a whole lot of agitation they buy into the system. And you share Ghana for boss, you buy a BG. And they all catch us, I'm a bununa betting or muchano. Say, or mafia. Into the sign formula, and I found betting tax in the bra. Is that what you are telling us? Okay, emission levy. Oman ko pass on law. And now the country say emission to ananka obeje no. Ghana for afio. Ye no obeje emission.
But Eric,
what are they telling us?
In some who do be omoka.
Eja, omo ni nsema hu do bi.
Ba could be krom ka my friend no and say a topic no pa. Say give to Baumia what belongs to Baumia. Says are good for reserve.
And check on the case about me and the good bag Ghana.
Say reserve.
Me say.
No, I don't initiate.
Leave them. Omo campaign anu ada na onikroma.
Mo man credit say no dey. So yes.
Omo campaign anu ada na onikroma. Ah? Ade papa bi e wa ban mu na hwan na ye. Se na ye na nado. E na de anye bia na according to omo campaign na ye ba omia. And then all of a sudden, you are two abanary, so they've transformed the fire into say a dear beer or my bamon and another Baumiana. Is that what they are telling you? Maybe granted. Say Baumia initiative plan or the buyer or the Baman Nebusian for an NPP. Granted. And that is not the case. Granted. What are they telling us? Inflation and American was Baumia the buyer. Yes, sir. 54%. Fan obo no so on the buy e-levy Baumia no on the buy ye ka e-levy dey say da e cabinet alaji and supported that okay sansem na no mo kan COVID levies alaji Baumia kro na ne tu na na adomo fo say em famra yare na aba ne yenye ho to opani usisi baba so yare ba kuruma ye ne na sa aban bi de je to a ɛna anka de HIV ba ne penso ɛno so de gyeto ɛna de malaria ba ne penso de malaria gyeto anka yare okroma yemfa ni nyina gyeto. Such reckless administration, they have the guts telling us that we are not performing. And let me tell them this morning, your interest in reasonable minds in the country, we have to satisfy them. Ghana for no more benefited from us on 170 acre. Go to the importers. And Ranajo, Michelle Penny or Christian Village baby. What's Eric? Maybe a she will my buying pension. Say me crackers na a banner me ku impa na me ho atome. And say nipa na ohwe me anopa no. What's the pencil? Car ko ya no tua be 300,000. Yeah, ne o tua be 180,000. No na better chain. Is that what you're telling me? Masa, governance no be anka say obetinya ye de ye ni nyina atego. But I thought that we should be frank to certain issues. Okay. The issue of cocoa politics ekosi. Oh, cocoa nana me betena haka say so more alternative formula bia said the current state of cocoa net on international markets e wo baby ana me Eric Adjei me can resign. I said it here because formula dey calculate price and sensan ye no na dey be calculate and this more discover formula bia e hu ya nkomo famra enu ahwede si me ahye fie ai parliamentarians na graduate into cocoa farms and obi akwati cocoa
China a display
display then display then this incompetent leadership okay ye omote akonya so no cocoa bonus kra no e got to a time no mutua omo cocoa ko parliament uni na cocoa fertilizer kra na e was e di makuya free no omo nche omo cocoa ko parliament somewhere 2022 2021 uni na ote sese hwie so omo ko sie cocoa fertilizer abro ni bayinti fertilizer na ye di bema akuafo na gu cocoa no so amana so ndo so no omo se atwere ho not for sale o ka se ye de mo free omo beto so instead so omo beche no omo se akuafo ni nto 80 Ghana cedis. You remember this story? Akuafo na ntinya nto no ma fertilizer ni gu wa ma ne proe ekoku sie fertilizer was a hwie so and one for cocoa pod anko parliament say na adwamanso cocoa bo abafo mu nti wodwa watikwa pai obaye no measures ben no di gu akwan mu cocoa farmers. What did you do? Say, oh, yeah, born to ano NDC forecast say buy cocoa for 6,500. Yes, we said it. We said it because of the world market price then. We said it because of exchange rate differentials then. Not the 15.05 50 na calculation. And that's saying international price at time no na cocoa near ton saying. What are you talking about? And the car vehicles who they make many on the share border. The same situation. Cocoa na kadem yento. Me no kase sisi unim say even cashew unim say price na drop go to my village nti eno no sa no ne aka say cashew akua for no mo price na drop no e wo say aban ko bobosia na o de pagya bo no ye wi na aka kire say na omo dom omo so omo say omo bo na ba form no eno so aban ko bobosia no mfa nhye mo bo ne nkosoro. Is that what they are telling us? All sectors, agri sector, because look at the food inflation. Senior kind, there was a time in this country you're planting for food and jobs. You may be a near we are say railing for life and one that will be a bad can. But it got to a time you're per body idea just are buying high container crab or deal say not the BC Medina market into Usunyani na your body and turn for bus. No about the top body. Look at that logic. And they are here telling us today as if what they came to do in this country was superb. Is that what they are telling us?
All right.
You best share Ghana cocoa for. Let me repeat it again.
Okay.
The na nya boapaye. Mampeni mahama onye nipa bone for. So obeye ade ebe ma cocoa for ho akire omo. Eye bibi e na ate bare ahomam e na ama bare anye den ama akese. Na ye hye omo bo se reforms na ye de begu ho no. Ye kwa akoye reforms a ebe ma cocoa adwuma no so ye den aba mfaso. Na mre bia no ebo no kosoro ade akuani ni deserve no na ye de ama no. Eja me no ka say yes abatwemuko NPP 4 kan ho yina kan ho ujiri sese create buffer bi to home cocoa workers cocoa border nke na ba critical na yemfa yensan kobom they said the money or heritage fund no ene bi e cocoa stabilization fund ene da ho ene maybe a tibitum crisis be about you can dip your hands into it and support but there's be anywhere to say and aside everything cocoa farmers no I know and enema ekoso o man no mu ahotaba na they also enjoy me free me krumba last week Monday Again, let me come 75 cedis. Me a board member, I was Sumawura Bank. The last board meeting I call, you know. Can you believe, say, 50% of bank and your customer base na omune cocoa farmers. So if problem na abano, say a problem a cocoa farmers yeah, banking institution a Bank of Ghana they about to increase their share capital. Higher because they are our customers. But we all know the challenges. And yeah, they as a man penny mahana important problem there but and no answer or sense of a problem. That is not the case.
Okay.
So to the farmers, we are sorry for the price reduction, but it is not intentional.
Okay. Me that's it. Kofi, asamba kwa waha moka maybe Eric or say give to Baumia what
me baso
me pese
me pa me baso
na munyina so amode gina so eni afiri market na kan asasem no ena nura so afiri market kan se bi say slogans no address man pedi ba ni slogans nko a ena oba ma ye no so ye behwe de edun ko na dia potin na sa good for reserve no must one credit Dr. Baumia.
Sound very quickly.
Me patro see me be check time no.
I know you're very important question. Me person me qualify in marketing.
Me more time na now ni nyina shi. It be more 10 minutes.
Aja edi kan ma send you producer evidence from Ghana Statistical Service or official Facebook post to make sure say any screenshot keke na ma send no. Me send a link direct from Ghana Statistical Service omo ayi edema o producer na adansidie ni nyina wo okwa December 5th sorry December 18th 2025 Ghana Statistical Service or say the impact anyway the other one or say between Q1 and Q3 of 2025 employment in Ghana increased by over 330,000 people. Asema okan no 330,000 people. Ghana Statistical Service undisputed. And Ayera but
we say friendly something we are doing. So I want to on the basis of that. Let's interrogate what we just said. He said between what?
Q1 and Q3
employment increased by
330,000.
So see, we are talking about a difference here, right?
What difference?
No, between means a difference. Between two.
Between
also quarter saying
1 to 3. From Q1 to 3.
Between Q1 and 3.
Yeah, between so I just want to get I just want to make sense of out of what is between Q1 and 3 of 2025 employment in Ghana increased by 330,000, right? So Q1, what was the employment? That there has to be that it increased to Q3 by that number there. You don't understand what I'm saying? There has to be no. So we're talking about a difference. A difference between two. Or between quarters. Between quarters. So between So this one, listen. This one said a kind of this one is different from what Eric Adjei, because it's here. Also between
Q1 and Q3.
Yeah. So growth. Talking about growth, the growth was 3,000 or 330,000, right?
Okay.
So it means, listen, it means there was a figure.
Yes.
Do you get the point? But there was between the first figure and the the difference now obeying is this one. That's the meaning.
Okay. It's the figure.
Yes, that's the meaning.
No. I mean, right now it's getting over. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting my time to talk. I'm taking your time to talk. You're not complaining.
It's
getting too ridiculous.
And between Q1 and Q3, no. So increment.
Trust me. neither here nor there.
Okay, you are here.
Neither here nor there. Some can sentimental can talking about.
Don't allow pain and bitterness to eat you out.
The facts are clear. The facts are
clear.
The facts are clear. The facts are clear. Now, Eja, Minia say, yeah, buying bonnet, ya taxi area. Doesn't even make sense. On my idea, na yen for tax and can be chilling. One more, omo yari omo hospital. Yenyi omo ntuaka. So yari na ko hospital untuaka. Enyo my hospital. Ena on my home bra ye bono.
Eto ne ade.
Eto ne ade.
Ye kan yare eto.
Beba, eto ne ade. Ena wo se ye agi COVID tax. Na wo ye humobro. So wo nipa boni ni an ka wo ba ye no. Ah, now see you no. The first day now cancel here. So buy please. Let me talk. Let me talk. Who buy you know? We see why you taxes. Oh, Eric. Who bet na look at in somewhere okay. Come on from. E go nipa ho fin. Who ya be catch say my come on from.
Come on bro.
We want jisika no for 1 year. What jisa yare tax no what you know they collected COVID tax for a whole year. So bet in the ultimate if you sir, we see the other one emission. E-levy with me if you. By the way, there was nothing like emission taxes. I buy energy. It was 0 rated. I buy BNOG emission tax. There is a law. Emission tax. Emission tax. That's it. In fact, no, for years, but we never until 0 rated, meaning nothing was charged.
Okay.
Until Obi but the point is, who e-levy free, who you betting free, but you read the end of the OJ for 1 year. 2 who more bro him. O conscience wa him. Who Eric now bet now and now why who diablo ni no. O conscience wa him fa. You have none. Because you read the OJ. Don't come and sit here and preach conscience. You have none. Now, Eja, ye koso no. Ye tosu biu.
Na you levy no.
Oh, make you levy pa, don't worry.
Make I onya some.
Kofi kan you levy. Importers once a mawaka. Say import. Eja woni ha na ayifo. Abuso kan for now last 2 weeks. No who say 20% tax at all say passes. Now ni ha. What's one ma abuso kan for ho atomo? Importers for ho atomo. And so last 2 weeks they were demonstrating say the 20% tax.
No abuso kan for before then no. And 20% tax in my no. E dey no mo so mo ye ya excess dollar ne ba for because me na me ni gutafodi ko bribi o mo say because of dollar rate in say na ma bo wo so abuso kan for some mo kan no. It's a dollar rate na ba for ma bo so kan for na crime.
The point I am making is say
me kruma bo so kan wo so
mo kan na obi say benefit aba no one pass it on. And na no in fact we ma dey interesting. Trade Minister, any members of Parliament of NDC say traders entity niema so na yese niema bo ekofo meboa enu bi na woken nyesa pepepe na woken
because some fact and niema so ha adwene nti a omo niema no wosoro no omo say a dollar rate ni
yes,
na reason no it's a dollar rate number from there
there's a
yes it's a maybe sasa
the question is anka ubusa Ghana Statistical Service ni say data ben omudinya kodru 3.8 because data now mo collecting no free traders ho no omo ko adwaman so omo ko dwaman so koton ne ma ne bi e na omo de collect data no sa data na wo me no complain say yente so but sa data na so na Ghana Statistical Service abeka tro say ya hwan so ama na ba 3.8
consumables no mo ya na say
yes omufa basket all can catch we say import inflation.
Imported
inflation meaning other consumables that are imported in.
Yeah.
So there were food inflation, so they will pick certain food items, normal measure, and there were overall inflation, and now my imported inflation. But I'm telling you, say, imported inflation as an example, almost about from the minister is telling us a shame for.
Who's that?
The trade minister is saying, "Sir, the fontin yamaso, na nema be an Johnson come
imported. Oh my God! But the Kofi, how can you say this? I mean, this is basic economics. You are importing at a certain rate of and that's a rate now before ma. Automatically, no, about affect in Zama as a
American. Are you listening to me? No, what the economics are saying? As American say, your argument is valid. Say, a dollar cost for man, no eba from because why import it? That argument is valid. And I will see statistical service acquire data approve say ampa enema boy den aba from. But trade minister so be catch say enema ma from na gba before tete so. You see the contradiction. That is the point I'm making to you.
It's a section of
section no mama that section no imported one. He just said it.
Yeah. So what
are you saying? Please, me here my brain chile. We are no maba.
Okay.
Now, Jayemra, question I'll be saying. Ghana, up until 2021, now a good year, Yasheda, Accra, a dia be good demo say, wait ye and Dutch inti. Now, the do doing in 8.7 tons from Yamfan say you ran Kroma Breso, ABC 2021. A good year and a good demo. A ye no cresse. Now your gold reserves are 8.7 tons a good dem. But some reno, sir 8.7 tons now a good dem. Now Ghana buying even though you two gold wahano, no okwa manone, and what the dollar akoto edi abe good dem. Pacho mudaho. Some reno. In fact, mi kasa me yi evidence ni na Bank of Ghana governor emra na obie gold reserves in or my history. So some reno na ye kwa adwaman so near the broni sika dollar akoto gold na ye Ghana gold ni sa wa abrochire ene ye dia begu ye vault mo de eyan sunsun ye wo ye Mahmoud Bawumia de ni mu ne say gold no ye de Ghana sika to wo Ghana ha pacho mu da ho o say yemfa Ghana sika to gold no wo Ghana ha na yen krabi na yen fa bi nso nkwaji broni sika enfa mebo ye sika no echido. That is what Bawumia did. So the Bank of Ghana governor Emma history ni na on that day echire mu the difference enunti ena afenyo marking. In fact muamunia Joy News aye a report on this. Omo ye fact check on this. He said yeah, Minia Eric ready Fat Ghana no. And omo fact check and say indeed the Gold for Reserves program, it is the brainchild of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You are brantie bi a wo Ghana ha ye friend no Senyo Hosi. A e ba sa niema we a wo munim die pa. And also again on news file. Sa da no obekasa ma gold board. Obe defending gold board. Sa da no ne Sami Jemfi ko. He defended gold board's position. Or defending gold board position. But that day with Sami Jemfi, the CEO of gold board sitting next to Senyo Hosi. Or catch the Sami say Sami. Of all things, let's be honest. Gold Reserves program, it is the brainchild of Bawumia. Number 3, Sami Jemfi. Me Sami Jemfi or your gold board CEO on a Sempa FM. Was see idea ne de mo na mo kofa bae na ye free say kwan ya mo fa so ye no man ye ni
okay
na ye be ye ni so the issue of who brought gold board do
we have to even debate this?
Why don't we debate it?
For what?
Why don't we debate it? So the fact remains.
So I
just have some question. When I say we discuss it, panel determine what the panel sells. When I bet you the panel can.
Okay.
So I don't know Abuza question. So the answer is what I have told you.
Okay. Let's give credit where credit is due.
Look, and lastly, me dance so I can say. You see, Eric, Bawumia has never said say or how ana challenges a bar NPP abemono on come. Asama Bawumia kani. In fact, Emra Bawumia kasa February 7, 2024 with UPS or can say a collective responsibility. Emra Bawumia share media for or can say a collective responsibility. Emra Bawumia we about to na or thank you tono or can say a collective responsibility. Dear Bawumia can about policies ne say all the various hundreds of policies are de buy no emu 33 eye onu susu ya o de buy eja kwamna mo wa hai mo ye production mo ye company mo ko meeting a obi be kire na adwen afa
10 minutes no abro
me ba cho eno kire se wo ka say mu 5 minutes me 10 minutes no ka say mu 5 minutes enti eja kwamna
no position where is time be
eja kwamna the point I am making is one Bawumia nyina ba bia nka say or how I want MPP mu won ka ho. 2 Bawumia can say papa esi wo MPP mu nyina on the buy. The Bawumia can say enema anansusuye aduasa miensa bidie ono na de ho adwenkyere e buy. It is clear.
Okay, but that's it.
Stop the propaganda.
All right. It's I clear sane de ne.
I clear ja. What 5 minutes.
The man where ya wo project in Akufo-Addo where obesend. The people were good at brand, you know, about brand Lucia.
Oh, I like
okay, Eslo Wusu ministry, digitalization and communication. When she had performed the only external awards, now there why we were the credit was Bawumia. But you see, yes,
and airport gate.
Yes, you see, they have a way. As if you be an was moment because whatever were propping up, whatever more look big and what's that? I could call in a mona uswa. Na I can't tune touch that is one wire kasi. I could not cut usa. No more that shall know why kasi. The Bank of Ghana decided to go to. In fact, the policy is not the first time a Bank of Ghana ought to go in Derby. They ought to go. Started coming from
no, what did I say?
No more Bank of Ghana can you be a fees in Bawumia no ye.
Did you listen to what I say?
Nothing those days the Sikara Koto Abruchi. Said the Abaton of Ghana
even before I continue, you have to withdraw the statement you made. The president lied. If the president posted, no, if what you posted was your basis for saying that the president lied, withdraw and apologize to the president. You didn't even understand. You didn't even understand it. So withdraw that statement and apologize to the president.
Go and talk. Go and.
You are saying that I'm in Pentecost.
Nano ada mo ye campaigner Kennedy Japan, His Excellency. A big Jina Hosa Laji Bawumia or Trofo is a liar. Look at how I now feel.
Yeah.
You know I condemn that statement.
What is the point?
Same president.
As the basis for saying the president is a liar. And the document itself, your understanding of the document was wrong.
Yes.
And I missed that. Apologize to the president. I'm sorry. The basis for my accusation or whatever was wrong.
Ebo.
This is simple.
Just say me too as you. You are interpreting a statement, and you are telling me that I should understand your interpretation.
No,
and on the basis of that,
what is this? On your constitution, any different interpretation. This is or the whole street. Then you mean the whole street.
Who we are? Can the opposite can?
Or say what the time will be amount.
I've said it. I've said it. So I am telling you that the president lied.
So what Ken said about Bawumia?
In Ghana politics, there's only one known liar.
Yes. Alan Chematiana.
Take what's funny there.
Alan Chemati.
Cape Coast for
okay.
Cape Coast for you know Cape Coast for
personally.
Cape Coast for Cape Coast for the president is a liar. When you know that he
lied. I can give you several things the president lied about. I can give you several things. I can give wrong about what? Wrong about what?
Kofi say yetiana say ebi obi nso koka say ebia o candidate a liar.
Yeah.
Menyi ni sebe wo de.
Eja kwabna.
Okay. Menyi ni se bia be wo de sa say wakase bia oyotrofo. Ebia sam no kan no. Wone na nya adwene. Enye sa na tie na mo no sei e na etie. Ne ye de atoto ho sa na meka se so bi be ka say ebia o candidate ye trofo a enye wo de. Obi ka say alan ye trofo a enye ne de. Enna mampani o tadwam so ye nyina ye mampani ka say oyotrofo a enye ye nyina ye de. Entini se asɛmbi wona se bia bɛka sɛ wone ne nya adwene wɔ ho a
na Eric Kasembi what was very important you see when Ken there Baumia lion no asemo Ken there whoever gave him the information no or wrong information so Ken acted on the basis of wrong information or kind of Baumia liar. You have also said the first one when he said the president lied, no, Mankashi, because I didn't know the basis. But I'm saying that if what you posted for us to see is the basis, I kind of Kofi and no matter the Tristan Nanche, I mean humbly apologize to the president because if that is the basis that the president didn't like, because if there were concrete evidence, actually the president Kofi then that one there intermediate. But I mean to tell Ghanaians there this brought forward the way it. As the president Kofi and Kofi, I disagree with you completely. If I don't want to apologize, it's your own cup of tea. But you see, let's make progress with what we were discussing. I'm saying there, how can Atachi tell the whole Ghana or the whole world there? Dr. Bama was sidelined in the Akufo-Addo administration. He was completely sidelined. The same person who was sidelined, you know, any good thing that happened in that government, any bad thing also be on count. I mean, how can we? You see, the same way the Akufo-Addo said all for trotro, all roadside now. What's that down here now? Or by now, or but then Nusuban says the chain. Why shall see you? You see, Dr. Baumia say as the Ghana economy shanisa need say any advice simple. Then Nangasa and Sembi or Kane. I'm telling you, so I don't know off your economy either. Baby economy will go we could do because tell me policy because when he wanted to solve the problem of unemployment, I gave you an example. What he thought was the solution: bogus, wasteful expenditure, waste of taxpayers' money.
I know they were in
NAPCO, waste of taxpayers' money. So say you can't obia say was the Ghana Shenensa Obutu Watson in Zama. Go and read our GTP. Never compare NPP one manifesto, and you see the difference between what Alan produced as a plan and what your party produced as a manifesto for Ghana. And Kofi, and what is our man? As I said, no, I will give you another 1 minute to apologize to the president of my time to apologize. Oh no, I want him to do that because he my former referee. My former referee, the president, my former referee. Now say, Oman Penina Onza Kofi. One more figure on the basis of Azar when you fee or ye Ghana Statistical Service. Now say, better television do. Now catch and there, Oza Kofi, he lied. It is not good even for those who are watching. And I'm saying, so Oza Kofi and Pampaza. I know the Ozika because Obiza Kofi na car and Sena Huba. No more when Za Kofi need to some to do. Yes, about me Kofi because I catch and there. People of Cape Coast, we are building airport and harbour for you, which was a lie. So we can call him a liar on the basis of that. But to say the president has lied when he has never lied, it's rather unfortunate. It's rather unfortunate. Let's go to the cocoa. Tell me what time you say. Now time as the cocoa politics here and people are mental so. last week mkano miss NPP fo mbay na nchodo edi ka wondo okoko nsam no mbay mfia na nchodo edi ka wondo okoko nsam no juma go bisi okoko board nzama wajai e ka wo burigu wo awuru bafa cocoa board no na cocoa board or positive equity of 1.8 billion o chede say cocoa board no say SO in the cocoa board you go nti atwan na assets ni nyina.
That's a lie.
Na ya compare to the liability even na sika positive or 1.8 billion by the time you left office no na cocoa board when a negative equity of 3.8 o chede say ya cocoa board you atwan cocoa board ya cocoa board ya can watch the couple bossa and san able to ya makoko boy akada yanzi ka obi adi
no na staff no can just say ton
staff I don't know I just enjoying
what has that got to do with the
trading decision? No I'm coming.
Why are you conflating the issue? Why are you conflating the issue?
When you are talking and I came in
kasa na wa edi ade na onka wa no ntum
Kofi mamukasa
because educating the masses asome na okan wa he is creating the impression say the challenges of cocoa board in tina yentimi entu akuafoka that is something he's been saying last week in the Bible so I don't know
so cocoa board in one so when we need you that 700 million no wakafa fee one account no after taking $350 million from Africa Development Bank to do rehabilitation now the miscan say now oko one account to for 700 million Ghana cedis was here the mazano so the miscan one touch so we no come one no we use scanner okaji was here even 156,400 hectares in Arampo na say we use them scan point to ye use them scan in only 40,000 per year npo ekasenso ka first 700 million Ghana cedis from cocoa board account the numbers can one for one san kana so our account numa into sharp asemi be into you to fall on that money to cushion the cocoa farmers if cocoa board was making profit if in there or your political tool will you see what was that check the record 2023-2024 maka o man paying check that year very well that time Baumia and internal elections
car cocoa
I'm saying that
man listening na man kwa
2023-2024 that is when Baumia was doing his internal elections check national service standard 2023 figure now cross over that is when they were doing the internal elections.
Can you imagine?
Put the two together. You see,
one impression or two you see,
say you when you know so you just send it to
such a dishonest impression.
You see, I'm giving you the you see the clue.
Yeah.
Why that particular year
getting the addition.
Certain decisions were taken, certain actions were taken. We really expect to see Ghana. Makacho ukizi
competent court ben adjudicate so competent court ben adjudicate
to be enyina nka say obi afa bi obe enim say onipa ne mfaye
makacho de
you talk about responsible politics competent court ben adjudicate
makacho de dama for
2023 ena omobo kapa
yes 2023 na utumo ka catch up for there say you ukizi even financiers no akofi there but supply a certain quantity of cocoa when they knew there untum supply no was kaji sika bugu ko no was supply katikati bi na sika nkan na wakaje no one tina account ni mu say so make you o today jamani yaze message oh mo twa this year mo twa ebro kotoku 10 nti mamunu sika when I know that kotoku 10 ni o bo kotoku 4 pe ba mo ma ba jo 10 ni sika na meje no eja mutu ma supply 4 pe nti next year mutu ma supply nkan no the sika na meje ni choda mozi nkan na mentu ma so mo to ama next year se me pe mpada
na wo de aye de amba me
Dama skanu skanu
aja busane sa ba not one busane sa
atadi agbo rapa divon na koso ji sika azibe ebe bezi
say aja busa brand na question we man busa no question we man say na sika ni ho a then around the abenya sika ko talk us
hey mom cheche
minimum
well mom cheche okay represent question
I don't know sika ko
in 2023
yeah
cocoa board eboka yes, transaction a year, a book of 2023. Baby Sarkos Rampa.
Syndicator, see a quadri syndication.
Number of cocoa tons, I said, the Korean to your fanco.
And no rollover, no can once. What are you talking about? It's rollover. I know the you see. What was my question? Eja, in the history of cocoa board, rollovers are something easy. In fact, say a buying kwaji bosia, a told the bill cocoa is produce for that seasonal a year no, ultimate produce. For various reasons, it do have a disease, any other things into ultimate produce. And then they call it rollover. The following year, no, now washa see at the back. And yet MPP Amreson Kwana rollover is here. And now I'm about last week. I gave you evidence. City 4-year report on rollover is 2016 crop year. So rollover is nothing new. It's nothing new.
It's my reasons be say a bit you say cocoa and
several reasons why we are not able
2023 there now.
I can go and look into the specific details. I don't mean to me now the specific details for 2023. But I'm saying that rollover is nothing new. That has happened. Rollover deviation was nothing. Don't change it to the deviation. Don't change it to the deviation. Now you are changing to the deviation. What deviation?
Yakwaji sika $350 million. African ADB. African Development Bank say yaba be 156,000 hectares.
Okay.
Yentumi anyenwie. Am yakofa 700 million Ghana cedis on the board account. Ni nyina echi no ye just 40 million. 40,000.
Me amete. So ubusa me sa details na me ntimi en kan chiro specifically. But anya me wan say there were inefficiencies at Cocoa Board. In fact, Cocoa Board, since time immemorial, one of the challenges I face Cocoa Board, inefficiencies from Omra, Cocoa Board, jute sacks, way, the scholarship. Problems with Cocoa Board here. Leave me there.
Eric,
I concluded.
Eric. Cocoa Board no for us say the year and they say bibia say that the way who bia sa
but Cocoa Board assembly
minimum say ye wo the PBC achi wo fi ha pa
me ne wona ne yeka eguye
minim okay see eti bi press conference bi na so bi esan say na tibia na PBC
ya ti ala moko fa blogger you know blogger bi fi week say mo branch ama bi de gu PBC to se
Chama PBC
Cocoa Board if I no correct say nitie metu aka say ya ye hoyi yakoto wacha bebedi wacha no me 100 cedis ye nyina ye be me enti be 100 cedis ama for obo so nkotomra okoye no o se wacha no oto ba ko pe ne bae ene say adai ene sama adada be 100 Ghana cedis anze kan ho okoba ya wakokoto 1.5 de aba enti anso ye nyina this is 100 cedis ba me yen the 200 akọ 200 no so anso nipa mienu kra $350 million ye de bay 156,000 hectares yentu anyanwie yakofa $700 million and no send the cat $700 million Ghana cedis ye de baka $350 million no ho still na 156 yentu mi anya de ye o ma ye 40,000 pe na se bibi sa ye no kra ade tie ma nipa ne nam ho ye hunu hwe se no kra
eja me da se before answer na me ba Cocoa issue no so
ye bre no papa
Kofi raise issue bi se agenda se o ma ba ni timo eden na omoje COVID levy na ya den ne ba ya ye ji be 1 year kra answer na ye twem ye campaign o Ghana ha ya nya no man foforo so You catch a Ghana force here bar. Emra hodo amampani etintim or the taxes be a good Ghana force on you be in a kakranka credit. We said it. Ena mpani force ufiti prekon pause ya moja yede eba. Ye start here ye taxes maybe. The next budget ye can almost say budget edi enim ye besin yi ni aka no. Ene de Ghana ni person otene say COVID levy on twa bi. Wona o de ba no say ade na ba ya wan yen fi ho. Kofinye sa na ye mra yi mra fi ho. So oko Supreme Court ene bia court na kwa hye mra na o de ye de gyeto no. Enye mra papa ntie montumu a ne abo ato agu. Sa enye sa na ye fa parliamentary procedure. So ene de repeal law no. Nti ene the ordinary businessman na o crackers or the bagana ye gene yare to na yare na kum nipa bibre apa ho kono ene de nipa ni nim say whether see yi ni na fimu o emfiem ye numu ya eden ye yi. That is a fact. It can one to COVID debate no eba don't talk about it. It was so embarrassing then, but you couldn't say anything because now no na dia ya ne say sa to na mo free yare ni nyina ho no kura ngosi aga analysis bi na oye and our hospital ya 20 and then obi ya hospital ya jiniska. Just imagine you are reckless government then obi di COVID yare na hospital no ya charging for the hospital fees o kano and now to muru no no say tua yare no ho to bako when you say me pewasem eni ma bi say ya fa ho nyijim em fata
say na me kan bia na o
fata
ka say we
eja me ba cocoa issues no. I support the kind 100%. Okay, there was a time years ago. Dr. Opuniye Kokobo CEO, NPP for the corruption target ne sa omo first person omo di na ni na nkusiaga. So maybe I strongly believe say if the big cause so they should be proactive. Me ba as a chief executive officer, me officer near ma na enya me koka ho asema ye horo me kakra se ejai. But my correct no, I've done it. So Dr. Randy Beto niema bi so a na enko yi a e was na nko blow in term krama Ghana for ehun de eko. Now where we've gotten to know, I said the conversation is we are interested in cocoa prices, not what happened. But me no e the nation building. Ubisa no question roll over no. In the history of our country under your reckless administration, any roll over about 45%. It was 330,000.
Roll over see.
Me say yes. It happens.
Okay.
And I'm saying
that's what I said.
It's the quantum. And I'm saying the quantum 45% roll over.
Deviation. That's what I'm about. 45% deviation.
You start to roll over 5%.
3%.
That's what you do.
Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Me say Yankasa cocoa sector. The roll over NC. No, I won't sit here and lie. But I say the quantum of rollover over 45%.
It's not even true, but
330,000 metric tons. Eja, now when say cocoa debate no more ya me because they know the reality. They know the reality. Eja so offer cocoa na you can ton bia almost 16 bucks. Utie me pa. And na they measure cocoa price and international market price na they ton. So it came to a time I campaign almost see be more akuafo no you can say price 6,500 no cocoa no cost ro cocoa do $10,000 per ton e international market and exchange rate omode calculation the akuafo no can it was 15.50. So multiply 15.50 by $10,000. Then what be divided by 16. Some no now you that calculation now per calculator and a pen paper man. Oh yes, that calculation we are. You better cocoa bag be over 9,000 Ghana cedis. Then at the end of the day, Oba no and Obama government farmer no bear 34% of it. And a government keep it 60%, which was over 6,000. And I can say any wa ben mo nke be ma kuafo no 70% of the price we ya kan ya do jesi asama ye kan ya ni o ye nuanom so motikwa pipe mo monte ase by then it was okay for them na ye ka se be hwe kuafo no ye no omo se na nye ena me no ka I cited Ivory Coast eja Ivory Coast ye no so no a trade decision. So Ghana there no a trade decision. Yeah, na a decision be take here and affect. Ivory Coast there so a trade decision.
Somebody know from
Maybe Ivory Coast say me no ka say almost to over 1 million tons so. And na ya to be 500 and something thousand metric tons. But the war system no do so change there no. And now omo language ni say a trade decision. Time and price na cost no na was say nke de ko. And I mean, because Ivory Coast there no so asi na yen to koko no. And also trade decision a formula ben ya. Because in the drama so back up na they measure everything. So what is the case here? So what we are saying is any intentional enye boapayo. Eja me tie me ye kuani ba. Ye wo me western region. My parents eda so wo koko farm. What am I say? Enti se ne ye timi di koko ahwemia mama bedru baabi amadui. Na you take a decision oji this a memetna say you take a decision e be affect my parents. Is that what you're telling me? No. Senior kai, there was a time in this country Cocoa board no na oboka cha institution bia okruma. Who doesn't remember? Consecutively my memo kakrampo 2017 to 2024 and that is the fact. He is aware. 2017 Cocoa Board eboka 395 million Ghana cedis. 2018 Cocoa Board assign boka 78.2 million Ghana cedis.
That's about from.
Yes, 2019 oboka 320.6 million Ghana cedis. 2020 oboka 426 million Ghana cedis. 2021 oboka 2.4 billion. 2022 oboka 3.3 billion. 2024 on the crown almost sign project in a budget in some about 2.6 billion. So crashing here we are doing my job. Now you say cocoa no and a fapping. Now at the office, now they are fear son and fincia, they be away Juma Boka, but you are happy of it. Is that how to build institution?
I don't know maybe babies are
me no na me studio. There was a time in this country, okay, Nkofo could see PBC. Now when they warrant confiscating or more cars, it got to a time. I have a friend who is working with PBC or Sunyana, and he didn't meet me more. I said 13 solid months near Tiomo Cabesine. You're buying, you're reviving in. And you're telling me, PBC. Time on one set, you confiscate your assets. You're here telling me, say, produce buying company and your manager, you've done better.
Yeah. Okay.
So to the farmers, as I said, we are sorry.
That's it.
Aja mami nkambi koko asemi mi nkambi
now when I say
the most useless organization Abagana ni oral is the most useless organization.
Na organization
and some na mote here your organization na mote here
okay
because Aja will be a fantastic question. Who say obi egu wabokro no we disika wa yesi enfie baako ni echire ni
ase baako
afe baako Aja me da ase no twi ano makro mo fa ni nkojina baby
abrochi he
ano mampo
muni pakro ya kenofori ta Ghana mo fa ne mra mo so nka ho you see the
mo fa ni nkojina baby
kenofori ta onya ne he
me ba nka mama kasa Eric they no here for sample no Chimugas is me o me bo kunta wo jane o si emfa no man nkojina baby me say and kenofori ta ye busa ayini
you embarrassment to the nation more.
You busa attorney general.
You mess. More mess in this economy.
What's calculation? No, more no.
Oh, finance minister Ghana.
Oh, you have to stop.
Come with the private Nikroma.
You are behaving irresponsible.
Come with the private Nikroma.
Who is CEO? Stop.
That's why Nikroma. It's na na was afoma for Nikroma.
Can I talk?
Kwesi bo twe wantla. Ada na mo dia na Ghana.
Eric.
Oh, you dey tina nka woni mute. Say you couldn't you intimate prosecute. Papa no Ghana. Mo fa na
the most useless institution.
Useless political party. How can a finance minister of the party run away? When you sit here and say you're
calculation now, more yes sir.
This syndicated no can
throw paper chi. Or see paper chi calculation. And no could you to black way. No onim ho hwe.
Na I don't know Cocoa Board syndicated loan.
The point I am making to you is se kabi wo ho ne yesi abo obi abokro no te se de omo kana. Sanka mo de beka ho no makochi ho
wo ti aban mu
now
ye se kan ma mo se kan ma wo fi aban mu wadwane
wo si eka wo ho e ka na e wo ho a
we campaign na we can once Ghana for to
amamu e dia koto then ke saja ma me we
sika na de bu nkontaase madwane
you see when men try de bi omutwa about $10,000 per ton asem $10,000 per ton na omuka no na ye spot price. It was a spot price. Cocoa prices move all the time. A cost na ba
move ya could almost $7,000.
That particular year it me drew $10,000 per ton. And only nkyere say cocoa board gold I cocoa auto ye ni nyina no auto that $10,000 per ton.
What on is that?
You can go and ask.
You have to say it.
You know what he says. You know what he says. So Eja, Dianka nyina ye hwehwe say. Dia ye nyina ye hwehwe say. Wo ba ye no abeka kire say wo na wo say ye ton 10,000. Nti wo na esa nka wo di evidence ba say ye ton koko say 10,000. Wo afa ma do bi sa me.
Na make evidence.
How many tons you toy at 10,000? How many tons you toy at 10,000?
Adela making clear.
So
one side to the market price then. Never one side to
me say the market price at a spot price. It doesn't mean the market price at a spot price.
No price burn over the toilet.
Cocoa board will so the point is stop the lies. Now Aja, every crop year you set a price. Is that so?
Yes.
Every crop year.
Yes.
It is the first question so I'm going to say. Amount ben
you set the price based on the international market price.
No problem.
You set the price based on the exchange rate.
Most set price. Mo de call 3,600. The number na mo de set it.
Yeah, they call 3,600 assessing.
3,600.
Yeah, my 3,600 by then no. Yeah, the exchange rate differentials not to calculate here.
Exchange rate differentials and 2016 2026 in Kwanesi.
More kono. You should
allow him to talk. Who can say you?
I'm not making any idea. I'm honest.
Who can say you? Now I'm making a sound. What do you make?
Also,
the point is.
The point is what?
2025, 2026 crop year.
Yes.
Must set him a price at 3,600 based on the munyaye on the world market. That is how it is done every single year. Obia niwa or setting a price on the world market and remaining stagnant. Jennifer said 2022, 2023, you set a price no. The world market price no and remaining stagnant too. They kept going up and down. But you lock it in at a price. This time we lock in at a price at 7,000 per ton. And on a model calculation amunya 3,006. So the question I think you busa Eric any more motiane say, are there an amount of enough cocoa at that price? You didn't sell enough cocoa at that price. You didn't sell enough cocoa at that price.
Eric Pacho. It's cocoa. No, he is a liar. Eric Pacho. Cocoa ya ton.
Okay.
Any cocoa.
I want another person.
Eja,
there become
no, I'm not. You see, I'm not the one.
I'm not
the one to come and give you anything. Dear Mimi Becca, opposition. Dear Mimi Becca, check one say. Dear Mimi Becca, check one say. Omunim enra. Dear no tiho. Any decisions, any boss shower the mouth. And now munim akoshifua and now buy and into the bottom line and a terrible useless decision for taking it. And I live in where the be said. Nanke esobuton koko no do draw sabe.
Yes, and I
be say sabe koko no moton ye. Any the doso.
Eja. Those questions me now will be some those questions. No. You see, Eja, me now will be some those questions. Cocoa board, it's a key decision. And I mean, say the first question is Busa cocoa board, and they say, and then what me setting a price at $7,000.
With the granted, me miss a cocoa board.
I don't know, Mr. You should go and ask cocoa board first. Let me now be some question. No, ask cocoa board.
When I walk, I say, I am
telling you what cocoa board has told all of us.
When I walk, I say,
I can't change and your question your question answer na free cocoa board.
And I'm saying, and since so man ton be breed, do mo ton ye ni
your question answer na free cocoa board. So the bottom line is the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. Cocoa board for Mama Equiafo inside
SFO.
It's simple. Don't come and tell me what percentage and what not. Not fairly.
Discipline 10 minutes per in fact about 3 minutes. Nkwalai school the see na womokobo entakoi said the see who videos no bebre akwa no omu si na bo se we kodi ewu me hwe na mentumi antwe agene si bibi so me ye hunu say also entakọ no so how no all the time there but I didn't betumi I chance say okay ya odan ho baby students in here no and ye chi on here and ye say about mo ka 2000 be no ma sign bond ye kaya some years back teacher ni bi background potem ho students ko chi head teacher students ko chi no bonuku no edidi ma bedu baby a ye dure obi say that dey na ye no asotwe mu odin ye said the man kwala na enya say e beka so mo ye kwala nti no because so hwe dia na mo ye na me ye panipo me ye ukura blocks e de ko bo your fellow students onya wo boni bia na sa kwala na o default sa no wo se onkoronko sign bond don samra fi o akwada mpori na so nyini ye de no ntumi ye betu nyini say e bra so say sakwala yi bia boni a na ka be se me yi video bia me ya okokan say US see about 9 years old 13 years and no can say obototuo no totua obeye say o twere to work keke no wo hwe de wo mo hankofa akwada no so omde chain toto ne nan and so omde no koto cells na ehu kura keke na so Ghana akwada fa bo obeku ni nua na ye say enti wo gidi say akwada say the boni odi ye ne say pani no ye be man 10 years akwada so ye man 10 years na bibia na Eric 10 minutes.
I am that's it. Me no on record. Cocoa, the actor at the Coel German so no. Over 500,000 metric tons. According to Cocoa Board, almost a kakra na aka in the system, no, close to 70,000 tons in an aka system. And it's a Kofika say, Adentina yam ton do na samre no. Na ye jana ho anya no kre
and omo ton that 500 at what price omo ton at what price
and
aja maybe so omo ton at what price
president
Eric, I'm asking you a simple question omo ton at what price
directive na ba na finance minister ka say time an ye the directive na ba no de na kokofo na ton de ama krachefo no ni tua with the price na ye na nyante so no na kakra na akamu na afi na ebeba no eno na ye the price reduction ye den e ka no so in the same case if you go to Ivory Coast today that's a trade decision and almost so over 400,000 metric tons in the system I enter is over to them.
You should ask himself, sir, 500,000 or so, moton at what price?
Yes, you know.
I don't know who is that question.
You know, secondary school. I think just yesterday, me wo fi nyina na TikTok, ya na me ko hobi. Say videos na ya na ehwa na ye hwe ne man kakra. Ashanti region no more ye super zonas. Me ko say to senior high school. And then na Kumasi de pa. O share the way na my one Ejidin. There's a lady Gaza from St. Louis, and Nora Fuakwa from Bantmesdi, and a Fulera from Amas. Let me follow Charlie. Omo fantastic. And one school, I think course konongo no masenso na one amputi bi ka ho. You try and sabah.
So
MPP ni bia o so nsua ade no. Oko political talk shows so this is how he or she is going to suffer. Ubon se ubeka pa nso na asem ntaso. Oh, nkomani do obedi. Nkomani do obedi, I'm telling you, obedi nkomani. But na ento aso. You get my point. Obedi nkomani kama. But be wi achi no na nkomani ento aso. Sani se hunti. Utie nsema Kofi Tonto eto a okan na nomfa. Kofi Tonto no ankasa ni mpefe se na aban baaye IMPP aban na omumfa kokokuafo nyehwe. Kofi Tonto aware se economy inflation yewura na nado danko akufado na apenso oni yewura Dr. Adjei. Inflation it may rise ekodu 53-54% in this country. Kofi Tonto aware say dollar rate na exchange one Ghana exchange dollar 16-15 cedis ukruma. Kofi Tonto aware say 1 liter of fuel it may to be 23 cedis 17 cedis. Kofi Tonto aware say enkof enmoankasa de nkofo niema bi baya na yefre no sekora ne haircuts enam so ema pensioners omo sika kamu. Kofi Tonto aware. Kofi Tonto aware say teacher training allowance na enko, nursing training allowance na enko. Kofi Tonto aware. Kofi Tonto aware say almost every year biara na cocoa board eboka. Aware. It was an uncommon idea enye de utie wa sabi unjo ni political party bia na utie nsema Kofi Tonto. Ukura MPP di na utie nsema Kofi Tonto analysis no make na entaso mo. One gets out be sounds what kind of logic is this? I mean, analogy Ben Kofi Tonto using in this discussion. It tells you who the MPP man is. It tells you who the MPP people they are. Always they want to defend themselves. I won't say case in any day, but they bring zero facts to the table. They bring zero fact to the table. Always trying to what? Make their case, I mean, very, very, very debatable, but always they flop. And this is the kind of economy John Mahama and NDC inherited. Economy na sebi edafo na area. Economy na the papa bi enimu. Economy na eka na many Ghana. Intimate debt. The judgment debt in in the beginning of the year, somewhere 27-28 of last year, 2025 December, John Mahama Ekutia, the Euro bond, Siko Kutia, as a result of what? The dollar depreciation to the CD appreciation. What you could manner, why you also your politician, and I will charge and down Kofi Tonto, to the end of him. Sanya krono na sebi Ghana cheap politics and Kofi Tonto emfiti so beba betina TV so on the national platform like what United TV na we defend any kind of krono bia wo sebi abinded them. But because of say Ghana politics cheap, because of say Ghana sebi obitimi kasa ye jeni panona na mhokeke yenye investigation yembisano di okan no enchiremu ben ne wom the source ben no owo enema ben ne komu anase fat ben ne kwara no ye jani panona na mho eka Kofi Tonto na allegations to TV so making no he should have been what accountable for that. He should have been what responsible for that allegations. Because right after the TV program no more Kofi Tonto say when someone kind my evidence may say you see Tomojano and not reduce or Bessia could be fufro, Wakoka. On meaning baby, I could be sempa, Bessia could come. You get it. nti MPP ni die entro eno mo di betwa ne fo no entro eno obedia onkan corridor eno mo di ti kuruma eno mo di ti kuruma nti ayo mo say MPP for ayo mo say NDC for build Ghana nti they have to have a means to destroy this this government enka Ghana for beda soro wande na nka jatom na nka obi ahye na ye ho atoye na MPP for akokase yanka say ka say mo mfa Ghana ma NDC ne mahama. This is what NPP have been wishing for Ghanaians all this while. These are the people they want power to change. They want Ghanaians to change, to vote for them. Nanka opo mani ya obi bu man no na eko ya bobo nipa na baso wo adwinkyire bia na de kan se de alan kwadwikire mantin oyeye no. But because of sebi omo adwinbone editai Ghana echi omo adwinbone editai NDC for echi no omo wishi MPP NDC to fail so that they will build a point. And they always come on TV saying whatever it's not there. They come to TV, alleging, saying whatever they can prove. They can show even single evidence. You get me? It's MPP for Yankophobia. I was a show me you kroma. Any quasi momo coming closer to power for about 40 good years because they don't want the peace of this country. They don't want the peace of this nation. Now, Andra Iran, any Israeli into Kwai. Boom say, MPP forum automatically dollar no be raise. Show na dollar na ekosa akoka mo say o montokwa na oyo no hwane Iran na omo dey your politics. In ehu dey happen in Russia and Ukraine. Omo dey your propaganda okroma. But yet Venezuela ne hwane for United States affect baby. It didn't affect anything in this country. That is the difference between MPP and NDC in this country. And the kind of credit what tea na sopom na tea ye MPP nye party was a join at this moment. MPP nye party uye youth wo hweme was a join at this moment. The party that will help you to speak the truth to power. NDC. Maybe although some NDC, but open join the political party now build your future. Join NDC for your own betterment instead of joining the MPP because MPP for what dream be say or mono mobile be di o mani sika no mwatna actually no mwatwa yampia. They are for your marking here of parliament. For the sake of time, it will do basic. Let's go to obey the Ubecha comment session. Now, mammy, thumbs up while liking this very video. BB8 na koso. Eric Adjei, kudos, ura. Nakupo isra. Bye bye.